adventure. Here's romance. Here's the famous Robin Hood of the Old West.
Cisco, the sheriff, he is getting closer.
This way, Pancho. Vámonos.
The Cisco Kid. Now, the Cisco Kid in our exciting story, Cashiered. The tremendous part played by the United States Army in the development of the West and Southwest is known to history. Officers and men lived and fought and died to protect the settlers from Indian raids, to ensure the advance of the railroad. Most of them served with credit and received credit in promotions or transfers to wanted posts. A few did not receive deserved credit. As our story opens, two men are sitting in the cafe at Windy Gulch when...
Hey, Muddy, look. Look who's just getting off the stage out there.
Looks like a man and a girl to me.
Don't recognize him, huh?
I can't say as I do, Joe.
Last time you saw him, Muddy, he was in uniform. That was 5 years ago.
Say, that ain't Major Allen, is it?
It's ex-Major Allen, Muddy. He was cashiered out of the Army, remember?
Yeah, I sure do remember now. It's his daughter with him.
Yeah, quite a looker, ain't she?
Yes, that's right, Joe. The best-looking girl I ever saw. Maybe I better shave, huh?
Maybe you better forget about her pronto. We got a job to do, Muddy.
You think Allen's back here after you?
After us, hombre. Don't forget, when I was scouting for the Army out of Allen's post, you was heading up the rustlers. And don't forget, when I told Allen about that ambush, it was just so you could get away with that herd of cattle.
You suppose Allen's found out that ambush was faked?
I don't know, but I'm going to figure he has.
So?
If he has, he'll be looking for us, Muddy. Be riding out to where my camp used to be. Come on, let's get out there. I want to be ready for him.
Cisco,
Si, Pancho.
how'd you know Major Allen come to Windy Gulch?
Because I had a letter from Major Allen saying he would arrive on this date.
Oh?
Said he would like to see us, Pancho.
We like to see him, too.
Si. Major Allen is a fine man, Pancho.
Uh-huh.
I cannot understand why he was cashiered from the Army.
What Cisco mean by cashier?
It means to be stripped of rank and dishonorably discharged, amigo.
Major Allen not dishonorable, Cisco.
No, he is not. He is honest and truthful and brave.
Yeah.
That is why I'm anxious to find out the true story from him.
Cisco used to scout for Major Allen, no?
Si, amigo. That was when he was first assigned to command this post out here.
Uh-huh.
Then I went out to California, and Rawhide Joe became his scout.
Cisco know Rawhide Joe?
I know who he is, Pancho. I also know him by sight, but that is all. Come, we'll ford this shallow river.
Two riders come, Cisco.
Hey, they try to gallop through this water at such a pace, we're going to get wet.
Pancho like to get wet.
Get out of the way, you hombre!
Pancho, look out for the water, Pancho.
Madre mia. All over Pancho's face and down Pancho's neck.
It is Rawhide Joe. You coyotes? Have you no manners?
Next time, get out of the way!
Aye, Pancho's soaking wet. We ride after these hombres, Cisco?
If we were not going to see Major Allen, we would, Pancho. But I have a feeling we will meet with Rawhide Joe later. Come, let us get to town.
You're just being stubborn, Dad. At least you could wait until the sheriff gets back and take him with you.
There's no point in taking the sheriff along, Amy. I can't have Rawhide Joe arrested. All I can do is try to get him to confess that he lied to me about that ambush.
Well, he certainly isn't going to confess just because you ask him.
Well, I'm going to do a little more than just ask him, daughter. I'm going to force him to confess.
Oh, please, you're not as young as you used to be. I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm still able to take care of myself.
But are you sure he did lie to you?
I have it on the word of that cattle rustler who came east to live after he made his fortune out here. He told me on his deathbed that Joe and Muddy Simpson were in cahoots. Well, you know the story as well as I do, Amy. But in order to clear my name, I've got to get Joe's confession. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
If you're going to ride out to Joe's camp, I'm going with you.
No, daughter. You're going to wait here at the hotel. This is no business for a young girl to be mixed up in.
But I can ride and shoot.
Amy, you will wait here. That's an order.
Very well. But I still think you're foolish to go out there alone. Awfully foolish.
Well, here's the hotel, Pancho. Oh, Diablo.
Oh, look. Here's the hotel. Pancho see a senorita sitting on the porch.
Hey, and Pancho, I think she is Senorita Amy.
But Cisco Senorita Amy, a little Nina with the freckles and the nose of a pug.
Oh, that was 5 years ago, Pancho. She would not remain at 14 years of age for 5 years.
Pancho not think of this.
Well, you should, Pancho, because it's very simple.
Uh-huh.
Now, let's go and see.
See.
I beg your pardon, Senorita, but am I speaking to the daughter of Major Allen?
Yes, I'm Amy Allen, but... Well, Cisco and Pancho.
What is this, Senorita?
Pancho is Pancho, Senorita.
Oh, it's just wonderful to see you again. I declare you haven't changed a bit.
Gracias, Senorita. That is a compliment.
And the senorita changed, Pancho think. And Cisco look at the senorita, he go, uh-oh.
I did not. Do not believe him, Senorita Amy.
You're just the same as ever. Bless your heart. Sit down.
Gracias, senorita.
Oh, I'm sorry Dad isn't here to greet you. I'm sure he'd have waited if he'd known you'd be here so soon, but he didn't expect you for another day or so.
He has left the town, Senorita?
He's ridden out to find Rawhide Joe. I wish you'd ride after him, Cisco. I'm terribly worried about him.
Did he ride out alone?
Yes.
Then, of course, we will follow him at once. Which way did he go, Senorita?
He rode south, Cisco, out to where Joe's camp used to be. Of course, his camp may not be there now. Oh, I'm hoping it isn't.
One question, Senorita. While I have no wish to bring up an unpleasant subject, it might be of help if I had the knowledge.
You want to know why Dad was cashiered?
See.
It's very simple, Cisco. Dad was ordered out to stop an Indian uprising over near the White River settlement. Rawhide Joe was his scout. Joe told him the Indians were waiting to ambush the troops. And that was a deliberate lie, so that Joe's partner could rustle a herd of cattle between here and White River. Then Joe disappeared and, well, the Army cashiered Dad on charges of cowardice and disobedience of orders.
Major Allen is anything but a coward.
That's what Dad has to prove, Cisco. There's only one way he can prove it, through Joe's confession.
Be sure that Pancho and I will do all we can to help, Senorita.
See, Cisco make Joe confess, senorita. Cisco not like that water down his neck.
Come, Pancho, let us ride. Major Allen may need our help, and quickly.
Any sign of anybody back along the trail, Muddy?
Yeah, here he comes, Joe.
Is it Allen?
Yep, sure enough. He's riding fast, too.
And listen, get up onto that ledge, see? We can keep him covered without his seeing you.
You can't handle him alone, huh?
Do as I say. If he starts to draw, let him have it with the rifle.
All right. You sure ain't the man I thought you was, Joe. You can't handle one hombre. Whoa!
Well, so there you are, after all.
Yeah. What do you want, Allen?
You know what I want, you lying skunk. Come on with me.
I'm staying right here.
Rawhide, I'm wasting no time with you. Either you come with me, or I'm going to horsewhip you within an inch of your rascally life.
You better not try it, unless you want to get shot down.
You wouldn't shoot anybody down unless you could get him from the back. Come on, get on that horse of yours.
I'm staying here.
We'll see.
Oh! Hey! Oh! Quit that! Buddy! Let him have it! Let him have it!
Why didn't you shoot when you saw him swing that whip the first time, Buddy?
I sure never knew you was that scared of any man, Joe. Must be your conscience is bothering you.
Never mind that. Let's get this body out of the way, and then we'll ride away from here.
Yeah, let's get back to town.
Town, nothing. I was a Cisco kid we rode past when we forded the river. He's friendly with the Allens. We're riding into the hills, Muddy, and we're staying there till this blows over.
Oh, Diablo.
Ho.
This looks as if it had once been a camp, Pancho.
Rawhide Joe camp here, no?
Someone did. It could have been Rawhide Joe. Let's look around, amigo. Come on. First we see if the trail of Major Allen's horse ends here.
And Pancho see too, Cisco. See, the horse come to here, and Major Allen say, whoa, whoa, and the horse stop.
You are right, Pancho. Santo.
What?
Look here.
Where?
Bloodstains.
Who?
Pancho, I'm afraid we got here too late.
Uh-huh.
Over this way, Pancho.
See, over this way.
On around the corner of this ledge. Madre mia.
See, you're Alan, Cisco.
See, shot and killed. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Senorita Amy, you should not have come here.
I had to come, Cisco. I was so worried about Dad. Oh. Who killed him?
We do not know, Senorita. But I would guess it was Rawhide Joe.
Pancho think Rawhide Joe too, Senorita. He splashed Cisco and Pancho, mal hombre.
Yes. Rawhide Joe. Rawhide Joe.
We are very sorry, Senorita.
Yeah, very sorry, Senorita.
Rawhide Joe did this.
Would be better, Senorita, if you gave way to your emotion.
No, I'm not going to cry, Cisco. I'm the daughter of an army officer. As fine and noble and true a gentleman as ever lived. You wouldn't want me to cry, so I'm not going to. But I am going to finish Rawhide Joe, and I'm going to shoot him down for the dog he is.
Senorita.
I mean that, Cisco.
Very well. We can talk about that later. Right now, the important thing is to get the body of Major Allen back to town. And we'll take up the trail of his Rawhide Joe.
See, Senorita. And Cisco find Rawhide Joe in a day or so.
We must find him right away, Pancho. If we do, it may be that Major Allen can be buried with full military honors. That is my request, Colonel White.
Well, I don't know, Cisco.
But if we can get you a confession from Rawhide Joe...
Yes, I understand that. But the fact remains that Allen was cashiered from the Army. And although I know the case history and I sympathize with Allen, the fact remains that Army regulations do not permit a military funeral for him.
See, I know the Army regulations, but am I wrong in thinking that such a decision as this one is sometimes left to the commanding officer?
Well, that's a debatable point, Cisco. I might be upheld, and again, I might not.
And Pancho think the Senorita get the what do you call it, Cisco? The good cry of the bugle blow for her papa?
Comfort, Pancho.
See, the comfort.
See, that is true. She would.
Yes, I know Amy Allen, a very fine girl. When are you starting out after this Rawhide Joe, Cisco?
Right after we finish talking with you, Colonel.
Well, if you get him, bring him back here. Meanwhile, I'll think over your request.
Gracias, Senor Colonel. I cannot guarantee it, of course. But I think we will have that hombre here in this office before the sun has set. Come, Pancho.
But it may not be as easy as all that to bring in Rawhide Joe. In just a moment, we'll continue our exciting story of the Cisco Kid. Now, back to the Cisco Kid and our exciting story, Cashiered. When former Army officer Major Allen was shot and killed by the men responsible for having him cashiered from the Army 5 years before, Cisco swore to bring in the murderers. It is his hope to find Rawhide Joe and get his confession in time so that Major Allen can be buried with military honors. Meanwhile, on a flat plateau on a mountaintop some miles out of town.
This plan will work if that hombre tries to come up here. It's got to work. Who is it?
It's me, Joe. Oh, boy. Oh, steady there. Yeah, you sure picked an eagle's nest when you picked this place, Joe. Trail comes most straight up for the last 100 feet. All my horse could do to make it.
I picked it, Muddy, because we'll be safe here. Did you get to town?
Sure I got to town.
Any news?
Yeah, plenty. Cisco's on his way out here.
How do you know?
I know because I found out. Trailed him and that sidewinding partner of his over to the fort. They talked with the colonel.
What about?
About bringing us in.
How'd you find that out?
Wasn't much of a job to walk up alongside the window of the colonel's office. All I'd done was to sit down on the bench outside the window as if I was waiting to see somebody. Kept my ears open.
How many's coming out after us?
Just Cisco and Pancho.
Oh, well then, that's easy. Is he this big boulder, Muddy?
Yeah, I see it. What about it?
Must weigh several tons, but it tips awful easy. See how it's balanced?
Gonna roll her down the trail, huh?
Yeah, sure am if they start coming up. That trail's mighty narrow, Muddy. And once they get in it, There's no way they can dodge this here boulder.
Suppose they get us, Joe. You gonna do any talking?
Ain't gonna get us.
I said suppose they do.
No, I ain't gonna talk. They'll never get nothing out of me.
I ain't so sure. Just plumb scared of Allen, Joe. And I figure even scared of Cisco, but this... If they should take us, and you talk and drag me into it, I'll rub you out. Even if we go to prison, I'll get you.
Steep mountain, Cisco.
Yeah, it's very steep, amigo.
We go up any more steeper, we fall over backwards and start over, no?
I do not think we'll fall over backwards, amigo. But in a moment, we'll leave our horses and continue up on foot.
On foot? On foot? Pancho not like to walk on foot. Pancho like to walk straight up, Cisco, especially on foot.
Well, this is the way those hombres went.
Two
this is the way we go,
Cisco?
Pancho.
Uh-huh. Two hombres,
Yeah,
huh?
there were two of them.
And we catch them both, no?
Yeah, possible we do, amigo. If not, we catch one of them, Rawhide Joe. Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
A bird in the head. Cisco, say this again.
I said a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, Pancho. That is a proverb.
A bird in the bushes with two hands? No bird got two hands, Cisco.
Never mind, amigo. I'll explain later. Oh, Diablo.
Oh, we'll explain later.
Leave our horses here, Pancho.
See, Cisco. What kind of bird Cisco mean?
Pancho, that was only a proverb, a saying.
Oh?
Now come, do not think of that anymore.
Uh-huh.
Keep your mind on what we are doing. We're near the top of the mountain.
See. We climb the rest of the way, Cisco, no?
Not just yet. I want to look over the ground first.
It gets steeper all the time. You take that bird with the two bushes to fly up there.
See, it's a good thing we talked Senorita Amy out of coming along with us, Pancho.
Pancho and I think we'd be able to talk her out of it. Look, Cisco, up above. And Pancho see a big boulder.
Hey, right at the edge of the trail that goes up there. That is strange.
What?
Such a big boulder should be right at that point. Santo.
What, Cisco, what?
Thought I saw that boulder move.
Pancho not see it move.
Not sure that I did either, but... See, it moved again.
Pancho see it then, Cisco. Pancho think up there is spooks.
There are no spooks, Pancho.
Spooks.
Now keep quiet until I think. I think whoever is up there is planning to roll that boulder down the trail.
We not go up the trail then, Cisco.
That is the only way to get up there, amigo. On all other sides are cliffs. Pancho, you stay here. I will go up.
Pancho stay here and not get hurt. And Cisco go up and get hurt. No, Cisco.
I am not planning to get hurt.
Pancho go where Cisco go.
Let us think some more, Pancho. If we do manage to dodge that boulder when it comes down the trail, then we'll get shot from above.
Then Pancho not see how we get up there to these hombres.
That is true. We cannot. But perhaps we can get the hombres to come down to us.
How, Cisco? How?
Now, Pancho, listen.
I'm listening.
When that boulder comes down, it will make a lot of dust behind it.
I'm listening.
So that the hombres cannot be sure if it hit us or not. We will make them think it did hit us.
But it will hit us, Cisco.
Not if we flatten ourselves against the sides of the bank on either side of the trail.
Mm-hmm.
There's a slight depression in the rocks on either side, about halfway up there, you see?
See, Pancho see it.
If we can reach those places, we will not be hit. But after the boulder passes, we will fall down, Pancho, as if we had been hit.
Pancho not understand this, Cisco.
Then the hombres, thinking we had been crushed by the boulder, will walk down to see if we are dead.
Oh.
We'll grab their ankles and trip them.
Oh, now Pancho understand. There be two birds in the bushes.
See, amigo.
Uh-huh.
Now come, up the trail. And keep your eye on that boulder, Pancho.
Pancho keep his eye on the boulder. He slip on the gravel. He keep his eye on the gravel. He get hit with the boulder. Santo.
We can just get near enough. Look out, Pancho. The boulder is toppling. Get to the crevice in the rocks.
See. Pancho got too much stomach. Pancho flooding.
Now, fall down, amigo. Quickly, before the dust blows away.
Pancho down. Oop. These rocks are sharp.
Quieto.
Uh-huh.
That did for him, Muddy. Come on, let's go down and see.
We better put a couple of bullets into him from here just to make sure, Joe.
Bullets.
Pancho, quieto.
That ain't a bad idea. No, wait a minute. Somebody might hear the shots and come up here to investigate, and I don't want that. They're done for, Muddy. Look at them. Come on.
Get ready, Pancho.
See.
So, this is the last of the Cisco kid, huh?
Now, Pancho, grab it.
Hey, what the? Two birds, Cisco, two birds.
I'll smash you with this rock, Cisco.
Not until your aim is better than that.
Oh, no. I got enough, Cisco. Don't hit me again.
Hey, you quitter, Joe. Well, I ain't got enough.
Very well. I will try to oblige you. Watch this, hombre, Pancho. Do not let him escape.
Pancho, sit down on it. Aye, that hold him, Cisco.
Licked you with one hand tied behind my back, Cisco.
Well, let us find out. You cannot whip me unless you can hit me. That also works in reverse, hombre, like this.
Bueno, Cisco. Pancho think that hombre all through.
Hey, Pancho. Well, Rawhide Joe, we will all take a little ride now, and I think it will be your last ride.
Hold on. Slow down now. Slow.
Get down off those horses, hombres.
Pancho say get down, too.
Remember what I said about talking, Joe?
Well, that was fast work, Cisco.
We were fortunate in finding them, Colonel.
From what I've heard about you, it wasn't all luck. Bring him into my office.
See, Colonel. Get in there.
Stand over in the corner, you two. Cisco and Pancho, here are 2 chairs.
Gracias, Colonel.
Gracias.
Now, which one of you is Rawhide Joe? Well, come on, speak up.
I am.
The charge against you is serious. You deliberately gave false information to an officer of the United States Army while you were employed by the Army as a civilian scout. Because of that false information, many settlers at White River were killed by the Indians. Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
I don't know nothing about it.
You might also charge him with the murder of Major Allen, Colonel.
That's a lie. I didn't murder him.
Then who did? Come, who did? The track said plainly that one of you did.
Careful what you say, Joe.
What's the use? They got us.
See, we have. And when the Army is through with you, I will bring charges of murder against you both through the sheriff's office.
The Army's got nothing on me.
It has got very much on you, hombre.
The Army's got plenty on Muddy. He was the head cattle rustler. I had to give Major Allen false information or Muddy would have killed me.
You squealing pack rat, if my hands wasn't tied,
Do
I'd
you
whip
need to
him.
hear more, Colonel?
Well, that's enough for now, Cisco. Orderly, get these men out of here. Have them locked up.
Yes, sir.
Get out of here, you two. I'll have my executive officer request courtesy clearance from the sheriff for Army prosecution. That's a good job, Cisco.
Gracias, Colonel. I had excellent help from Pancho.
Well, the Army's thanks to you, Pancho.
Gracias, Colonel. And Pancho do as Cisco tell him, and Cisco always right.
Not always, amigo. Far from it. But, Colonel, what about your decision?
I'll take the responsibility, Cisco.
For burial with full military honors?
For burial with full military honors.
What will you do now, senorita?
I'm going back east, Cisco. I have a chance to do some teaching. I think I'll accept the job. And thank you, Cisco, for all you and Pancho did for me.
We do not feel that we did anything, senorita.
You got Dad's name cleared. You got him a post-mortem reinstatement.
Oh, the word has come through?
It came through this morning. Colonel White told me.
I'm very, very happy to hear that, senorita.
Colonel White told me that the Secretary of War had taken a special interest in Dad's case. He never really believed Dad was guilty.
Oh, I'm glad for you, senorita. Well, if there is nothing more we can do for you, Pancho and I will ride on our way.
Cisco.
See?
Do you remember when I was a little girl and I fell down and hurt my hand?
See, I do.
And you kissed my hand and said the hurt would go away, and it did?
See, I remember, senorita.
Well, now there's a sort of hurt in my heart.
I understand, senorita.
So perhaps if you kissed me...
See, senorita. There, senorita Amy. You are better now?
Oh, yes, Cisco. Much better.
Cisco,
See, Pancho.
why the senorita Amy go away from here?
I told you, amigo. She must first recover from the memories.
It's a very healthy climate out here in the southwest, Cisco.
See, very healthy.
And Pancho think a lot of sick people get strong and well out here quick, no?
See, that is true. They do.
Like my Uncle Raymond. Cisco know my Uncle Raymond?
See, I know your Uncle Ramon, Pancho. He's a very big and strong.
Oh, see, my Uncle Raymond is big and strong like anything, Cisco.
See.
But when Raymond first come here, he not could walk across the room.
He could not walk across the room?
He even got to be lifted out of the bed.
Oh, Pancho, he must have been very sick indeed.
Oh, sick. The more than this, Cisco.
Yeah?
Pancho no Raymond not say a word. He got no hair on his head then.
Santo amigo. All that when he first came here?
All that when he first came here.
Oh, he certainly looks healthy now. How long ago did he first come here, Pancho?
He was born here, Cisco.
Oh, Pancho!
Oh, Cisco. I'm loco
And so ends another exciting adventure with O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the West, the Cisco Kid. Be sure to listen again for another thrilling adventure of the Cisco Kid. Cisco Kid was played by Jack Mather, Pancho by Harry Lang. Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's the famous Robin Hood of the Old West.
Cisco, the sheriff, he is getting closer.
This way, Pancho. Vámonos!
The Cisco Kid. Now, the Cisco Kid in our exciting story, The Wooing of Big Minnie. In the colorful Southwest of the 1870s, everything not only could but did happen. Thus, the roving Cisco Kid was not always occupied with fights and murder. His attention was frequently called to situations that taxed his ingenuity to the utmost, as we find in The Wooing of Big Minnie. Our story opens in the newspaper office of the little town of Ranch Creek. The editor, a small, meek, tired-looking man, is talking with the caller.
I don't know whether you'd like Ranch Creek or not, stranger. You'd have to live here a while first. Find out that way.
Any money here?
Oh, much as you'd find in any town of 1,500 people. Why? What you asking about the money for?
I'm looking for a place to settle, Mr. Willis. I don't want to settle in a place that ain't progressive. And being progressive means having money. No, sir, if this town ain't got money, it ain't Fred Murdoch.
It might not suit you, then.
Oh, whoa.
Who's that Amazon?
That's Minnie Swenson, Mr. Murdoch.
She live in Ranch Creek?
Very much so.
Put aside your business, George Willis, because I'm a-coming in.
Howdy, Minnie.
Hey, when's this here paper coming out again?
Tomorrow.
Well, I want to put a notice in it. I want you to say that since there's a certain weak-kneed milksop of a man in this town that ain't got nerve enough to ask a lady to marry him, the lady is tired of waiting.
Now,
Oh,
look,
shut
Minnie.
your mouth. Now, I want you to say that this lady owns her own ranch of 360 acres free and clear.
Minnie,
and that she's the best cook in 18 counties. And she's got the best blasted disposition any lady ever had. Say that lady's me, and that I'll marry the first confounded hombre that shows up and asks
Now, hold on there, Minnie.
Print that in your paper, George Willis, and just send me the bill.
All right. Write it out, and I'll print it.
Why, you know I can't write and I can't read. But by the bone-rattling thunder of Black Mountain, I can talk, and you're a-hearing me. Print what I said, or I'll come in here and I'll take this place to pieces. Good day.
You got any more like her around here?
Yeah, no. Ain't any more like Minnie anywhere, stranger. And in spite of all that ranting and tearing, she's the finest woman that ever drew the breath of life.
Can't read or write, huh? Well, I guess I'll look this town over. Much obliged for the information.
Can't say I like the looks of that fella Murdoch. Wished he hadn't heard what Minnie said. Figure I'd better ride out to her place and talk with her.
This looks like a place. And I've got the papers all drawn up. Well, we'll see.
Come in. Nobody ever knocks on Minnie's door. Now, take a chair, stranger, and rest your carcass.
Thanks. Purpose of my visit, Miss Swenson.
Just plain Minnie, stranger.
Minnie, then. I was in the newspaper office when you came
Oh, yeah,
in.
I thought I remembered.
Yeah, and I heard you say you wanted to get married.
Never say anything I don't mean. Open your mouth.
What?
Open your mouth, come on. Open up there, a little wider. Them teeth look sound. I ain't going to marry a man that might have indigestion. All right, stranger will marry you. What's your name?
Murdoch. Ed Murdoch.
Well, come on in. Let's get the preacher.
Well, not so fast, Miss Minnie. I figured I'd better tell you about my worst fault.
Oh, I'll find it out. Come on.
No, wait. I'm a mighty poor businessman, therefore I'd like to sign my eastern property over to you.
What for?
Well, to manage. I hate business management, but I got a lot of property around Chicago that needs tending to.
Well, can I tend to it from here?
Oh, sure, by mail. I'll write the letters for you.
All right, come on, let's go.
Well, we have to have this legal, Minnie. Here, read this and then sign it.
Well, I can't read, Ed.
Oh, well, then come over here and I'll spell it out for you.
All right.
Now, look, this says, to whom it may concern. I, Ed Murdoch, hereby turn over all my property to my wife, Minnie Murdoch.
That's enough. You don't need to read all of it.
All right, here, just sign it, Minnie.
I can't do it.
Well, and just make your mark right here.
All right. Here it is. Ain't nobody makes a mark like that.
Yeah, that sure is a distinctive mark. Hey, somebody's coming in.
Oh, never mind them. Come on, let's go get the preacher. Hurry up. Yeah, well, look who's here. It's little George Willis. Come on, Ed. We got no time for him. Come on.
We'd better talk over this ad of yours some more, Minnie. I don't want to run it.
Ain't got to run it now. Here's the man I'm going to marry, Ed Murdoch.
Oh.
Yep, that's right, Willis.
And I'm going to manage his eastern property, too. Our eastern property. Just signed all legal to manage it.
You signed what?
Oh, it's a paper he gave me.
Well, let me see that paper, Murdoch.
Hey, nothing doing. This ain't any of your business.
Let me see it.
Get out of here.
Now, come on, hand it over.
Go on.
Then I'll take it.
Dogs my candles, the little rooster ain't got it.
Take it, Willis. What you expect to take? What you'll take is this.
Oh, why, you hurt him, you big lummox. You hurt the finest man in the whole blasted world. I changed my mind. Ain't going to marry you. Come on, give me that paper signed.
I'll give you nothing except 2 hours to get off my property.
Your property?
That's what I said. 2 hours, Big Minnie, or I'll be back here with a sheriff.
Cisco. Si, Pancho.
Pancho be glad to get to Orange Creek.
Si, amigo. I'll be glad to get there, too.
Pancho not like many towns, but Pancho like Orange Creek.
It's the people we like, Pancho. Senor Willis, the editor of the newspaper, Sheriff Morgan, Big Minnie.
Big Minnie. Big Minnie. Big Minnie is the biggest senorita Pancho ever seen.
And her heart is just as big as she is, amigo. I would like to call in her rancho and pay our respects to her.
And Pancho paid the respects, too, huh?
Well, then let us go there. There's the roof of her ranch house showing over the next rise of ground. Up, Diablo.
Up, Lobo, show your respects now. Go on. Cisco, Senorita Big Minnie like Senor Willis, no?
See, I think she does like Senor Willis, Pancho. Also, I think she likes Sheriff Morgan.
Which one she like the best?
Oh, that I do not know, Chico.
She marry one of them, Cisco?
Oh, would not surprise me if she did.
Which one she marry? Which one?
Oh, Pancho, there may be those who can tell what a woman is going to do, but I am not one of those. Well, here we are. Oh, Diablo.
Oh, Lobo, see what the woman's going to do.
Yeah, come on. You go to the door.
See, Cisco. Hey, the door open, the flies get in.
Yeah.
Come in. I ain't got time to go out. I'm tending to a hurt man.
Buenos dias, senorita.
Buenos dias, senorita.
Well, by Jupiter, if it ain't Cisco and Pancho. I'm mighty glad to see you two scalawags. I'll be right with you as soon as I get George here attended to.
Senor Willis, he has been hurt.
Yeah, big bump on his face.
Oh, he'll be all right in a minute. He just got knocked out. Oh, but I'm proud of him, Cisco. Proud of him. Why, he lit into an hombre most twice as big as he is.
Well, how did it happen, senorita?
Well, it happened because I'm a thundering jackass of an idiot, Cisco. I ain't sure, but I suspect I signed away all my property.
You were swindled, senorita?
Yeah, afraid so.
Aye, that is it, senorita. And you showed the hombre to Cisco and Pancho and Cisco and Pancho. Cisco and Pancho. Cisco fix him good.
May not be as easy as all that, but I...
Yeah, what's going on here?
You all right now, George?
Sure, I'm all right. Look out, Minnie. I don't need that water on my face.
Here, I'll help you to your feet, Senor Willis. There you are.
Now I remember that double-crossing hombre murder. Say, Cisco, Pancho.
Si, senor.
Buenos dias.
You'll have to excuse me for not recognizing you right off, but my wits was kind of wool-gathering.
Oh, do not apologize, senor. I understand how it is.
Yes, Pancho understand, too. Senor Willis counting the sheep.
Exactly, Pancho.
Oh, but I'm proud of you, George. Proud of you. I was beginning to think you didn't have the nerve of a jackrabbit. But by ginger, you got plenty of nerve.
That is a very fine compliment, senorita. But about the swindling business, tell us everything, and then we will do our best to help you.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Howdy, stranger. What can I do for you?
My name's Murdoch, Sheriff, and I've just acquired some property here in Ranch Creek.
That's so? You going to live here?
Yep, I aim to. I need you to help me, though, in order to get it.
I'm listening.
Now, read this. It'll explain to you.
See. To whom it may concern, I, Minnie Swenson, being of sound body and mind, do hereby sign away all my property, including my ranch with the buildings thereon, to Ed Murdoch, and I... Hold on here. What's this?
What's it look like?
Minnie sold you all her property?
Sold to me, gave it to me, don't make no difference. That's a legal document, ain't it?
I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, that's Minnie's mark, all right. Ain't nobody makes a mark like that.
Well, let's go. I'd like you to come with me now and dispossess Minnie.
But I can't do that, man.
You know any law, Sheriff?
Of course I know some law.
All right. You know it's your duty to uphold it and execute it. Come on with me.
Guess I got to. Stranger, I don't know you or anything about you. But I do know this much. If this is a swindling you have Minnie put out of our house and home, it ain't going to be healthy for you around these parts. Come on.
So that's the story, Cisco. You know me, I'm an impulsive critter, and well, after waiting just so long for a certain hombre to ask me to marry him, I decided to act, hoping it might make him jealous enough to do something.
Which hombre did you go to marry, senorita?
Pancho, remember your manners. Such a question is not polite.
Excuse Pancho, please, senorita. But Pancho think it either Senor Willis or the Senor Sheriff.
Pancho.
Excuse Pancho, please. Both fine senors, senorita.
Pancho, if you say one more...
Excuse Pancho, please.
I ain't saying who the man is, Pancho.
Of course not, senorita. We do not expect you to. But if you do not know what you made your mark upon, how do you know you have signed away your property?
Well, I don't for sure, Cisco, except for the way that Murdoch acted when George asked to see that paper. You know, he kind of acted like the cat that swallowed the canary.
The cat swallowed the canary? Your cat, senorita?
That is a saying, Pancho.
You're a big cat, Pancho, think.
Hey, looks like Murdoch's coming back again.
See, and he has the sheriff with him.
Cisco, I don't want to lose my place. I worked hard for years to build this place.
We are going to try to see that you do not lose it, senorita. However, for now, it may be necessary for you to leave it, for the time being. Let us hear what the sheriff has to say.
All right, Sheriff. Do your duty.
Buenos dias, senor sheriff.
Buenos dias, senor sheriff.
Howdy, Cisco. Howdy, Pancho. Didn't expect to see you two hombres here.
If we can be of help, by all means, call on us, sheriff.
Come on, Sheriff. Never mind them two. Get that woman out of here.
Why, you maverick, you double-crossing weasel.
Easy
Why,
now, easy, Minnie,
Why?
easy. Let's not have any violence. I'm mighty sorry to have to do this, but you gotta leave.
Who says so?
This paper you signed says so. This is your mark, ain't it?
Yeah, but you just can't put me out of my home. I didn't know what I was assigning.
May I see that paper, senor sheriff?
Sure thing, Cisco.
Now, wait a minute. Who's he? What business is it of his?
I am going to make this my business, hombre.
And when Cisco make anything his business, he make it his business, no?
Hey, that paper ain't legal, is it, Cisco?
I am afraid it is, senorita. You had better leave the property. But you will be back in possession of it before long. That I promise you.
Cisco may just be talking to disconcert the swindler Murdoch, or he may have a definite plan in mind. In just a moment, we'll return to our exciting story of the Cisco Kid. Now back to the Cisco Kid and our exciting story, The Wooing of Big Minnie. When Minnie Swenson, who can't read or write, signed away her property to the swindler Murdoch, under the impression that she was signing to manage his eastern property, Cisco determined to get Minnie's property back for her. Now, in a small office in the town of Ranch Creek, Cisco was doing some intensive reading, while Pancho drowses in a corner of the room.
This is not quite it. Perhaps in this chapter somewhere Oh, Santo, how can I concentrate with that going on? Pancho, amigo.
Look out, Cisco. The mountain lion, he couldn't...
Wake up. You are dreaming, Pancho.
Huh?
You not sleep more quietly, Chico? I'm trying to read.
Pancho think he sleep quietly, Cisco. Pancho not know.
Yeah. Or look on this next page.
What's Cisco read for?
I'm reading law books, Pancho, here in the office of our friend, the lawyer Martin.
What Cisco read law books for?
Because there must be some loophole in that paper Senorita Minnie signed. And if there is, I want to find it.
Pancho not see a hole in the paper, Cisco.
Not a hole, Pancho, a loophole. That is something else.
Hole, loophole, hole. Pancho not care. And Pancho not understand why Cisco read instead of fight.
Because sometimes, amigo, the pen is mightier than the sword. Now be quiet. Let me read some more.
Pen, sword. Pen mightier than the sword. Cisco loco.
Well, now what is the matter?
Pancho think about these hombres a long time ago. Cisco tell Pancho. And these hombres wear a tin bolero and a tin serape, no?
Oh, you mean the Knights of the Round Table?
See, the Round Knights, Cisco.
Well, what is funny about that?
Cisco say the pen is mightier than the sword. And Pancho think these knights get a hard time to cut somebody's head off with a pen.
Now, look, Pancho, I'm trying to read your... Santo, this is what I've been looking for.
What, Cisco? What you looking for?
The right of a husband in matters of property takes precedence. Pancho, I found it. Come.
Where we go now, Cisco?
We go to get Senor Willis and the sheriff together and talk to them about marriage. Come, Pancho.
All right, Cisco. Maybe this law does give a husband the right to his wife's property. Minnie ain't got a husband.
I am coming to that, Senor Sheriff. First, let me ask you a question. The transfer of Senorita Minnie's property has not yet been recorded, has it?
Nope. Won't be recorded till Monday, Cisco. It's Saturday afternoon. Record office is closed.
Then, until it is recorded, the husband has prior rights to the property according to the laws of this state.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that, Cisco.
According to that law book, I am right, Senor Willis.
And Cisco also say the pen is mightier than the loophole.
Oh, that is wrong, Pancho. In any way, it has nothing to do with this.
Pancho take another siesta.
But as the sheriff pointed out, that law don't hold good in Minnie's case because she's got no husband.
See, that is true. But I'm hoping she will soon have a husband.
Who? Not look at Pancho.
Either yourself, Sheriff, or Senor Willis.
Me?
See, one of you.
Oh, great thunder, Cisco. I guess you ain't serious about that.
Indeed, I am serious, Sheriff. Both of you are anxious for the senorita to get back her property. Both of you, I suspect, like the senorita very much.
Yeah, but she likes George better than she likes me.
Oh, no, she don't, Sheriff. It's you she cottons to.
Not by a jugful.
I suggest that you draw straws to see who asks her hand in marriage.
Well, what do you say, George?
I'm willing to draw straws, for Minnie's sake.
All right, it's a sporting proposition. I'll do it. Got the straws, Cisco?
See, right here.
Pancho get to sleep in a hurry before they ask him to draw, too.
The one who draws the short straw will ask Senorita Minnie to marry him. Is that so agreed?
Yep.
All right. You first, Sheriff.
Here are the straws. Now.
I got it.
And these straws for you, Senor Willis. Now, who has the short straw?
I guess it's you, Sheriff.
Yeah, guess it is.
I congratulate you, Sheriff. Minnie's a fine woman. Mighty fine woman. Good day.
Seems like George took losing out kind of hard.
It is possible he did, Senor Sheriff, but you are the winner. Senorita Minnie is staying in a little cabin on the edge of her property. You will ride out and ask her now?
Well, you come too, Cisco.
You do not need me along, Sheriff.
Oh, yes, I do. You see, I ain't never asked a woman to marry me before, and I might need some prompting. By thunder, Cisco, I wish this was over with. I don't mind rounding up a gang of rustlers and bank robbers half so much as I mind this.
Oh, come now, Sheriff. It's not as bad as all that. All you do is ask the question. The senorita says yes or no. That is all.
Pancho think if she say yes, that's not all. If she say yes, you got a wife for life.
Well, that's what I'm thinking of, too, Pancho. I like Minnie, but...
Pancho, no. Pancho like frioles, too. But not all the time.
Pancho, keep quiet. You're not helping the sheriff by talking that way.
Pancho, keep quiet.
Here we are. Oh, there.
Loco, keep quiet, Loco. Keep quiet.
Easy now.
Howdy, Sheriff. Cisco and Pancho.
Senorita.
Come on in. Come on.
Let's stay outside here. I feel kind of penned up in that little cabin, Minnie.
Yeah, I feel pinned up myself. Any news for me?
I think there is, senorita. The sheriff will tell you.
Well, what is it, Sheriff?
Well, it's like this, Minnie. Cisco here, he got to reading up in a law book, and, well, then he...
Come on. Speak up. What you so red in the face for, Sheriff?
Pancho, no.
Say, sheriff, speak up.
Will you marry me, Minnie?
Will I what? Marry you?
Yeah.
Cisco, did you put him up to this?
I, senorita?
Yes, you. Well, somebody did anyway. No, I won't marry you, Sheriff. Not in 1,000 years. Hi, the idea. You don't want to marry me. Shows right in your face, and you ain't the man I want to marry neither.
Huh? Thanks, Minnie.
You're just a pack of coyotes, all of you.
Senorita.
Oh, don't senorita me, Cisco. I'm sick of this whole business. Waiting around, nothing happens. Well, I'll make something happen. I'm going home, and I'm going to heave that swindling maverick right plumb out through a window glass and all.
Senorita, will you please
Oh,
listen to
listen, nothing. I'll make my own law. Get out.
I'd sure hate to be in Murdoch's boots.
The senorita mad. What we doing now, Cisco?
Sheriff, you and Pancho ride to town and bring Senor Willis to Senorita Minnie's rancho. Do not waste a moment.
But Cisco is...
Please do not argue, Sheriff. Explain to Senor Willis what you will, but get him to that rancho if you have to carry him. He is our only hope. Go now, and go quickly.
That skulking hind is around here.
What are you doing here?
I'm back to claim my property, you skunk. Get off it and get now.
You better get, or I'll have you arrested for trespassing.
Why, you pack rat, you thieving buzzard, I've a mind to drill you where you stand.
No, you won't. Drop that gun. Drop it or I'll break your arm.
No.
Drop it.
Let me go.
I'll take that gun.
No.
Now get out of here, you Amazon, or I'll shoot you down.
You won't shoot nobody down, hombre.
Oh, is that so? We'll see.
Look out, sister.
Bullets do no harm to what they do not hit. And now, first I will get that gun away from you.
Let me at him.
No, stay out of this, senorita. I will take care of this hombre myself.
You and how many others?
Cisco, beat the living daylights out of the well.
That I will do, senorita, right now. And for good luck, this one too.
Now I'll pick him up and I'll fire him out of
No.
here.
Wait, senorita. You have visitors coming in here.
Visitors? Huh? Oh, Pancho and that blasted sheriff again.
Senor Willis.
Oh, yeah. What's he doing out here?
What's going on? What do you want to see me for, Minnie?
Well, who said I wanted to see you, George?
Well, they did. Pancho and the sheriff.
See, and Pancho think we tell the truth.
You do want to see him, don't you, Minnie?
Well, I...
Grab me up and drag me clear out here. I ain't playing second fiddle to anybody, Minnie, understand?
Nobody said you was.
Just 'cause I ain't any bigger than a pint of peanuts, everybody thinks they can walk all over me. Well, they can.
That you? Yeah. What do you want, Murdoch? Want you arrest him and that brute of a woman.
What'd you call her?
I said a brute of a woman.
Why, you're...
Call her, I'll break in two.
You ain't man enough, you big ape. Try this.
Oh!
Pancho think that's a big punch for a pint of peanuts.
Santo, it was a big punch.
George. Why, George, you're defending me.
Ain't anybody gonna call you names while I'm around, Minnie.
Why, you little terror, you.
Now get into your room, woman, and fix your hair. It's a mess. Put on a clean dress and then come out here. I want to talk to you serious. The rest of you fellas, get out of here.
Si, senor. We obey at once. Sheriff, grab that Murdoch hombre. We can bring charges against him now. Come, Pancho.
Yeah, that's right, Cisco. George and me were going to be married at noon tomorrow. And if you and Pancho ain't at the wedding...
Oh, we will be there, senorita. We would not miss it.
Yeah, but you're riding out of town.
Oh, we only go to our camp for the night.
Hey, Cisco and Pancho not miss that wedding for nothing, senorita.
Our deepest congratulations to you, senorita.
See, our deepest the deepest.
Well, thank you both. George is a wonderful man now, ain't he?
Si, he is a wonderful man.
So masterful and he's so brave. Oh, the darling little bantam.
Pancho and I are very happy for you, senorita. For we know you and Senor George will be happy.
Get my property back and I get George. I couldn't ask for more. It's all you're doing, Cisco.
No, senorita.
Yes, 'tis, and I'm going to kiss you, Cisco. I know George wouldn't mind.
But, senorita...
No buts. Come here. There.
Santo, she is strong.
Now you, Pancho.
No, senorita. Pancho no did the kiss. Pancho.
Come here. There, by thunder.
Gracias, senorita. Now Pancho goes somewhere and straighten out 3 bent ribs. Cisco.
Si, Pancho.
Pancho not very... What Cisco say when he not feel right?
Oh, you mean you are not comfortable, amigo?
And Pancho not comfortable.
What is the matter?
This plaster Pancho got on his back and side not feel good, Cisco.
Oh, I did not know you had plaster on your back and sides, Pancho.
Hey, Pancho need plaster after that hug from St. Rita Big Minnie.
Well, let me see it. Lift up your shirt, Chico.
Hey, Pancho lift up. You see that right there?
Why, that is not plaster you have on there, Pancho. That is cement. No wonder you are not comfortable.
Pancho got to have something on there.
Well, did you buy that at a store?
Yeah, Pancho go to the clerk and Pancho say to the clerk, Pancho wants some plaster for his back.
See?
So the clerk say, do you want some of our poorest plaster? And Pancho say, no, I don't want your poorest plaster. I want the bestest plaster you got. So the clerk give Pancho cement.
Oh, Pancho.
Oh, Cisco.
And so ends another exciting adventure with O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the West, the Cisco Kid. Be sure to listen again for another thrilling adventure of the Cisco Kid. Cisco Kid was played by Jack Mather, Pancho by Harry Lang.